When I get in a position, I want to provide opportunities. So that way I like ambitious people around me. I can't have no lazy people. I remember when I ain't had nowhere to go, I ain't have not a goddamn thing. So therefore, I don't like laziness. Right. So I feel, not even in my man. If I'm even, let's say for instance, not for instance, when my movies blow up even more than what they already am, I'm going to be in a higher tax bracket. So if I get with a guy and I'm going to be making more money than him. You know what, naturally, Cece? He got to be ambitious, so he ain't going to never just be sitting at the crib looking crazy.
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Sorry, we transitioned, but what's up?
I don't think that our soulmates are in this
climate, state,
this
region,
this level that we're on. Like, they're not here. They might be more so up here. Like, we might have to wait until we get to a certain level.
We're close
to reach a certain type
I agree.
of man. Because down here, like,
I agree.
With the what they call them, with the normal people, the regular people, that may not cut it because I'm not regular.
We don't have children. And shout out to the mothers out there. I have 4 god babies. And a few nieces and nephews, and so shout out to if you're doing it right. I had a certain mindset of how I wanted my life to be, so I'm still on that same track. I take care of myself. Ain't no man financing me. I'm out here independently doing. You making music. I'm doing movies.
Period.
We're not leaning on nobody. We're not waiting for nobody. We just waiting for somebody.
And I'm financing my own shit with my own money.
So I would love for a man to pull up in a luxury car and take me with you, baby.
I'm sorry. Can you imagine pursuing your dreams, financially especially? You putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody is helping you with anything. And then a man come up to you asking you what you bring to the table.
Sweetheart, I built this motherfucking table.
Or asking you, basically what's up. Or not bringing anything to the table himself.
Or try to downplay what you do contribute. And I had one of my best friends. She's not a woman of many words, but when she speaks, she speaks.
Oh, that's
and I had to congratulate her recently, and I think it's important when we talk about love, like love of friends. I think it's important to know your friend's love language. And
girl,
I don't. She's never expressed that she needs this.
I'm so glad you brought this up.
I never expressed.
You're gonna be mad at me, but go ahead.
Okay. Real quick, she never expressed that she needs this, but I feel like I want to make sure. I know she's very she want to make sure that she's always her best of being the best friend. So if there's anything that I may have said that made me feel away, she wants to correct it, and I'm the same way, right? With that being said, when this friend speaks, I gave her props recently because I said, I remember a couple of years ago when I was in that down bad relationship, and that man said, you didn't bring nothing to the table. He said, really, neither one of us. And my friend had to remind me how much of the table everything was. We moved where we were because of me. The car we had getting around was because of me because it was gone. Everything we had going on was all because of me.
You can't never believe anything a man says.
But when you're in it and you're down bad spiritually, emotionally, and it's just that was that bad breakup. It's like you question, like, am I tripping? Did I not? Maybe I'm not doing enough. When actually you remove him, because he's the one that lacked. It wasn't me. I was able to move on and not be able to live with nobody and being able to take care of myself. And so going back to love language.
I was going to talk about women and friends. Okay. Women being friends.
Okay.
I honestly think this is so bad. I honestly think women are horrible friends. I think that they make wonderful wives and girlfriends, but they're horrible friends. I think that I've seen women destroy relationships. Oh, they'll destroy a 10, 15-year relationship over a man that they just been knowing for 2 weeks. Like, women, when they get a man that they're really into, fuck the friends.
I've been on the receiving end.
Fuck the friends. I got a girl that I was cordial with. I mean, I could call her a friend, but the only time she called me is when she got problems in her relationship. That's not a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like women, like, worship these niggas. But when it comes to their female friends, it's just like, I can kind of do without you. But that man.
I remember some years ago.
But then, hold on, wait. But that man,
when he
will put you through the ringer,
and you'll give him
and then
chances.
You'll come to me for me to lift you up, just to say fuck me again and go back to the man that's about to break you back down, so you can come back to me and help and ask for me to build. Oh no, women are horrible friends. I don't know. I haven't been proven wrong yet, but I just
We're still in our building stages.
I'm just saying.
However, let me say
horrible
something.
friends.
I that is the space that I operate, right? I am pride myself. I am the greatest, bestest friend of mine. I promise. No, that's to my detriment though. I attract everybody. Everybody's not good for me, and because like I go back into when I say I give and I over, I am like that's why any friend that I ever fell out with or ever fell out with me, they always try to come back.
Can I say this? Mm-hmm. And yeah, they should try to come back because everybody is not a good person.
For you. Yeah. I did. Nope.
And I'm gonna say this. I want, and I'm not just directing this towards women because there are good men who get looked over and stuff too. They do. Especially if they're not society standards. They definitely get looked over, but they are good men. Mm-hmm. But for people who are good people, and you run into other individuals who aren't good people, and they try to make you feel bad for being a good person, we have to give ourselves grace because let me tell you, girl, being a good person is what you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be conniving. You're not supposed to be a liar. You're not supposed to snake people. You're not supposed to sleep with your homegirls or whoever boyfriend.
I don't want to hurt you.
You're not supposed to be doing all that. Exactly.
I can't be the only one walking this earth that. Like I just had this conversation, and I guess I'm keeping it together, but I'm very sensitive about that right now because I lost a couple of friends last year and they're the ones that's like, that try to prove themselves to be different.
Like lost them just
no, they're still around, but just we're not friends anymore. Like the friendship is gone. Just a few friends done trailed off, but because when you're so giving, do you put up boundaries? Then it's a problem. I have to put up boundaries for people because it's like. I know I get taken advantage of by friendship. And so it's unfortunate you have to have real strong discernment, but it's like people just take advantage. It's too one-sided. I am the greatest best friend, but I will say I pulled back on going so hard so early. Just like a friendship, just like a relationship. Now I think about it, I treat it's the same. Because I'll click with somebody so fast. There was a girl recently I clicked with so fast. And she, she with energy, everything. But then I didn't.
You caught yourself.
I caught myself. And I see, and then she, if she wants to reach out.
But I'm the same way, though, because I've been snaked by friends. Like, I have friends that I done had since I was like 6 years old that I had to cut off because I'm like, look, it's always been one-sided. And I've been through so much trauma with friends, like sleeping with my ex-boyfriends, like soon as I let them go, bitch, now you gotta have them. Like real crazy shit like that.
You can't have you can't be friends with insecure women.
You cannot.
Like, and it's hard to.
Y'all have to be on the same level.
When I tell you, hey, no, here, you know what? Catch
and
me.
Then that won't even matter.
No, it depends on what you just said.
That won't even.
I have 7 of my friends I've been friends for over 20 years. And two of them is from like 30 years. Okay, no, one of them's from 30-year relationship. But 2 of my best friends, the girls, we have never had any of the issues that I've had with other females or that I see or anything. There's never been a jealousy. I'm the only one that's
with your long-term relationship.
With my long-term friends.
No, I done had.
No, listen, but what I'm saying is, they're comfortable with their life and who they are. They know who. Yes, it's easy to say I'm the diva out the group,
but a lot of women aren't. That's why friendships are so dangerous.
But that's why I'm saying you have to have secure because I'm the only one that's all bright, sunshine, loud in the spotlight. And the 2 friends are not. They're different, but they're comfortable with who they are. I've never in my life with these 2 ever had experience with other people and doing weird things and weird things. I've never had that experience with neither one of them. And the times that we fell out, it's the stupidest. It's the small stuff. It's a breakdown in communication.
Right.
But maybe me and my best friend Sierra, we had one major argument, and that was just about some birthday shit. But not even on some fun. It was stupid. But I'm saying I know that genuine sisterhood is there. I know what it looks like. You don't have to just have somebody that's just like you. Because I thought that if I had somebody that's in the same light as me. Because my best friend wanted me to find other friends who was doing what I was doing because she don't understand what I'm saying when I talk about acting. Right. When I try to do that, acting, entertainment is competitive. But I know how to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
I know how to be. It's a sport to me, but I'm not looking at anybody else as necessarily competition because
But
I'm only
they are,
focused on-
though.
They
But
are
they
because
are.
because I think that's what they need to do.
And you know what? Some
just
people,
because you're just cute and like this.
I'm gonna say this.
Hold on. The most popular people that you guys will see and get praise and all that are the most insecure in the room, and you would think they like you. Oh yeah. No, they're hating on you, and they're insecure. So it doesn't matter what it looks like. You can be the prettiest one, insecure. Man, there's never been a man that I liked that I didn't have. Let's be very clear about that.
Everything I want, I got.
And if I liked him, I can't be on another man that's on another woman. And I've seen
absolutely not. I'm too fly for some shit like that.
I see thirsty girls like that. It's seeing it up close every single day at work, and it's just like even if I like a man and we're not in communication, or he doesn't know maybe I like him or nothing like that. I'm never just going to be overly in the man's face. That's not overly in mine.
It's not the man. When it's a situation like that, it's the girl that the man is involved. Women want to feel like they're on that woman's level when they deal. Oh, that's the type of woman he got. Well, maybe if I deal with him, maybe it'll mean that I'm on her level. It's never about the man. It's always about you trying to make yourself feel as big as this person is over here, because you don't necessarily shine like she do, but you feel like if you sleep with him, then that'll give you a little bit of validation and a little confidence boost because he's sleeping with her, and look at her.
Goes back to when you said we need a date on our level, because the guy, the man that's supposed to be on our level wouldn't even entertain somebody that's not on mine.
And can I just say this? I'm gonna just say this for real. If a man got time to be running through all these women, he ain't got enough money for me
at all. Because
what is you doing? Why
do you have so much time to juggle all of this?
You should not have all this time. You got too much time on your hands for me. I don't have enough time to do the things I want to do. So you making money and you with all these different females. Your hustle ain't strong enough for me. You need to be hustling with your head down and your dick in your pants. Except for when it's time for us to do what we do.
Communication. Right? Going back to what you just said, I want to add like that. I want to add to that. Also, I'm learning, and even with the new situation I had going on, because now I haven't dated in some years. I mean, last year, it's still at the plant. Prior to the plant, and I have my schedule work at night. And I'm active. I'm too busy. I remember the most I had dated years ago, I had a lot of time, right? So I'm learning, like, I know I don't require that much time right now because I don't have that much time at all. Yeah. I will make time for whatever I need to make time for. However, I realize as long as I got communication, I like it when a man is communicating with me throughout the day. And you got to be all day on the phone because I got shit to do. You got shit to do too.
Right.
The check-ins, the hey boo, how you doing? Whatever. Just want to see you. Just boop boop. And then make sure you got kids. You got this going on. Just make sure a day or two get out the month. Like, make sure you're just making plans, but it doesn't have to be like all the time. And I don't have that much time, so I don't require that much. But it seems like the not much is too much. So I don't know what it is. I feel like I should have had nothing going on, a couple of damn kids, and wearing some damn indie ringy pack hair or something. Because
listen,
what
ladies,
is happening? What?
Ladies, stop having these dudes, babies.
I would have been married by now, I guess.
Stop getting pregnant. Stop having a babies.
We would have been married by now.
Girl, fuck that. Hell nah. Stop. I'm telling you, in 2026, first of all, the world is screwed. This ain't the time to be bringing no kids into the world, and it definitely ain't no time to be having a nigga baby that ain't made you his wife. We got to secure bags around here, especially as black women. We don't need to keep creating a whole bunch of baby mamas in broken homes.
Got the nerve to try to trap me with the motherfucking baby.
Ain't no baby, nigga. I'm sorry. I didn't wait to get to where I am to become somebody's baby mama. If you not going to honor me as a woman, especially me being who I am and doing what I do, and I mean, what the heck? I'm dope as fuck. If I don't have anybody that I can build with and that we can establish a life together, why would I push out a child for you?
Can he have kids? How do you feel about a man with kids? Because now,
how old are the kids?
How old would you take them? What's your deal breaker on the kids?
Any kids that's too young, like under 6, okay. Something like that, 6 or no. And
then how many?
And then men linger. I don't want no man with a whole bunch of kids because what is you doing out here? That mean you reckless with your penis.
And I had a conversation with a man who, has realized that in his life that that's what he used to do and it was like wrong and he regrets it. So he's trying to, he's more aware in these years. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was honest with said man though, and I said, and this is, you guys, ladies, I don't think there's nothing wrong with me saying this. I've been saying this for years. I'm a self-aware queen. I am so used to not being necessarily the priority to other people. I have never wanted to date a man with kids because I know for a fact them kids gotta come first. Because I don't want a man that's a deadbeat either.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take care of them kids.
So it's like I don't know what I would have to be with somebody who was able to balance it because I'm your baby too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what that. I'm getting older, so it's kind of unrealistic for me to find a man without kids. Because the men that I find without kids are the craziest, nuttiest ones. So I don't know what needs to happen, but I don't have kids, and I don't have any because I don't. Poverty scares me, and single motherhood sounds like poverty. It sounds like the same shit to me. So and
keep in mind that will not be his baby. That's your baby. Then he gonna be able to go off and do whatever he want to do. I
would think he could try me with a baby. You think I won't leave that baby?
No, I will. No, I already know. Or if I have a kid and you decide that you want to play games, you and your mama can take care of this baby.
Or I'm not playing. Or how about just because you got kids, don't think you're about to try to make me a stepmama because me and that baby won't be there with y'all. Oh.
Yeah,
I've seen. I gotta watch out for that too because I've seen that, and when I'm just like, oh no, you looking for a babysitter? You looking for all of that, and then you think just because if I'm gonna have your kid, then I'll be all here. Baby,
no, and that's how they do be trying to do. Maybe
I should start freezing my eggs.
I mean, you can
because I feel
there's nothing wrong with that.
Do you want kids ever, or can you take or leave them?
Like I said, I'm not going to be an old baby mama. Mm-hmm. If we can't do it by the book, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't want no more generational curses.
Yeah,
I don't want to. First of all, my figure is amazing. I've been in the gym for almost 10 years. I'm not fucking up my body for a man that's not gonna put no ring on my finger
and not gonna proper push gift.
Yeah, a push gift. He ain't gonna make sure that my life is straight and taken care of. And you do that with solidifying a marriage. I'm not taking no man serious if he ain't got no ring. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I don't want no date. Girl,
y'all may drag me from
I don't even want to be seen out in public with a man, and I don't know how I'm gonna get one because I don't even want to be seen out in. I think it's embarrassing to be seen out in public.
It is. I'm glad the world didn't know who I was dating last year, because I even said nobody knows. Baby, I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're not, but
this is what I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Before I got here, and I was thinking about this because, like I said, I don't like to be seen with men. I don't, because especially the more I'm out in public and people start to know, oh, I see you. Oh, you look familiar. Oh, I know where I see you from. And I got this nigga on the side of me who I ain't about to take serious. He ain't taking me serious. You know what I'm saying?
People seeing it.
If you see me out with a man, mind your business. This might be the one, because I don't want to be seen out in public with no man. I think that it's an honor to be seen out in public with me. How he stepping? Because he can't be anybody just on the side of me. And I'm gonna say this. I used to be the girl who loved being like the trophy on the side of a man. I used to like getting glammed up and going out on dates. And then I started thinking, I'm making these niggas look good. I mean, of course I look good, but I'm making them look. I'm doing this for them, and they not even hitting I'm getting them more bitches, if anything. So now I'm just I don't want to be seen out in public with you,
baby. What Meg say? And she said, these bitches only fucked you because I'm fucking with you.
And that's how you save yourself from men using you for your status, because I think men can be way worse than women can be when it comes. Men be dating for status too.
I can tell. Oh, you think them niggas ain't in my DMs after What About Your Friends became the number one movie on?
They be.
Okay, so I don't know if I ever wanted. I never pictured children, right? I've always pictured my career. I was 8 years old, and at the time, my mom had friends that was married. She was married to my stepdad. I had couples around me and still didn't give a damn about being married. I was focused on TV influence. I wanted to be a mogul, okay? Now I'm older. I don't know if necessarily if I truly in my heart desire to have a kid, or any feelings that I may have about a kid is only because like having that family, that foundation, and something to look back on, right? My legacy so far is what about your friends? If I die, that's it. However, I was thinking to myself, I said, well, if I have a certain amount of money by a certain amount, like a certain age before, the big 4-0, and or even maybe at the big 4-0, I want to have my eggs frozen. Maybe I'll just go at it if I really care. I just want to be financially okay at the end of the day, because I don't want to start off like a single mother, but you can't help how you end up. So let's say I do wait for the man and it works out initially and it doesn't later on, I still just want to be financially okay. I don't want my child to struggle. I don't want my kid to go through anything that I went through. Like you said, breaking generational curses. So
Yeah,
if I'm
girl.
going to put the child, I'm the child's mother. I'm already doing the child a slight disservice, only because, just not to hold myself at all, but it's just saying like, child, I'm your mom. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But
Girl.
sometimes, look where our parents, have your parents or anybody ever tried to not do what they did before and they just end up fucking it up a little more, even more?
Yeah, that's true.
That happens, and I've seen it and I'm living it, where it's just like, I don't want to just be I done so wrong. We did in a relationship, we've been done so wrong that you want to overly do it right, and then you kind of like,
you know what? We gonna go back to one of your little what's the name? Open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done putting limitations on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't believe in time anymore. I just don't. Like, I think time is a concept. Like, I think it's something that's made up. I think because, first of all,
Did we just talk about this?
no,
I talked about this with somebody else.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
Oh my God. Okay.
But first of all, I know what God can do. I've seen what God can do in my life, not in somebody else's, in my own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through, girl, I ain't supposed to be here. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. My family can tell you, I ain't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in the grave. Okay? So when you walk with God in a certain way, your perspective changes. I don't see time. Because I know what he can do. He can redeem time. The time that I lost, that I thought that nigga took from me, he can give me that back and more. So I don't put no limitations on him, and I don't put no limitations on myself. If the man coming, he gonna come. I feel like God has led us in the path that we're supposed to go down, because we don't have any children, and that's for a reason. When you think back, when I sit and I think back on, dang, I ain't got no kids and I ain't married, I'm grateful for that. Because I get to work on me. I get to be about me. But when that man comes, or if I do decide to have kids, I can enjoy it.
I could have been, you have to make sure you look at all things are lessons and blessings. And you got to know which is which. And sometimes they're both is the same thing. Lesson and a blessing. I could have been me with my ex. I mourned that relationship for so many years and finally am free of it, like completely healed. Thank God. Because that's been some years. It takes years. People don't tell you.
How long has it been?
It took up until honestly last year.
Oh, girl, I'm so glad you said that. I got to tell him. I'm so glad you said that.
Look,
this one girl said, I seen something today. Let me just say this real fast. I seen something today. And she was boasting about how she never had to go through a process to get over a man. She said, it only take me a couple of days to get over a man. And I was like, that sounds cute. But did you ever have anybody really worth going through the motions for? Because when you really love somebody.
Especially living with somebody. Don't get me started on that.
Been there, done that.
Because none of my close friends know what that part is like, as far as being separated from the man that you live with every day, and now you have somebody that you thought you was going to build and grow old with, but he also,
that's trauma. It's like a death.
Not only is it a death, where the reason why it took me so many years from 2019 until last year, and I really want to say 2021, because that's really when he kind of like, I was with somebody else at that point. He always try to come in and out. This man now has 4 children, okay, and he's married now. And we're still doing, I had to do a whole video of, like, we had a closure video. Like, bro, this is what I need you to do to leave me alone, because he's so close. He even popped
he's
up at
married?
my job. He even popped up at my job because now he's at the same like center, but not the same building. But it just so happens we just seen each other out of 3,000 people. But it's just like he keeps contacting me.
Girl, he just trying to finish the job. Don't trust his
No. We already did this. So this is a few months ago. This was something last year. I did my work. I understand what it means to have closure, and this is what I was getting to. It took me years, and it's like, when something's not right. I knew that relationship was like, it was supposed to be in the past. I wasn't supposed to be there. But it still hurts, and it's like, why did I have to go through it? And when I look back, that could be me. Married to a man who I have 4 kids. I think she got a couple
who is chasing another woman
currently. Even after the closure comment, and we're never supposed to speak to each other again. My movie dropped, and you find a way to make sure you congratulate me on a movie that, if it wasn't for you putting me through hell and back, I wouldn't have probably been able to write that or whatever. Because thank you, because you inspired something. Because that's what that was supposed to be.
I think the niggas that hurt me inspired me to be better.
I was always going to be a good writer, but I became a great writer.
Well, God
after going through those experiences. He
allowed you to go through that experience to cultivate and bring up that gift up in you. So sometimes when things be happening to me, I be like, oh, that shit about to turn me into a beast.
With this situation, the last year situation, when I was on the show talking about somebody love, I recognized that the lesson that I didn't learn with my ex in 2014, because he should have never left 2014, I saw it in this one. But because I hadn't felt the excitement and all that in so long about somebody, I'm like, well, wait, why is it here? So then I had to get out of it. I had to get out of it, and now I'm recognizing, like, you recognize it's time to get the fuck out early.
Okay. Y'all, listen, we didn't get into none of our notes today. We just freestyled it, because that's what I be doing anyway, but I like to come prepared just in case we get a little brain freeze. But you know what? Tell them your handles again.
Okay, Cece_Gooden on Instagram and TikTok, and Cece Space Gooden on Facebook and YouTube. Watch What About Your Friends?
Yeah.
On Amazon Prime. It's free with the subscription, and on Tubi it's the Poppin'.
And don't forget,
written by me.
I'm looking for some rump shakers to shake they rump in my video. The song is called Rump Shaker. Well, follow me on Instagram at Super Show. Follow me on Facebook at NoCapp Mimi, and follow me on TikTok on what's my name? Super Show. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. And a man does not define you. You not having a man don't mean shit. We not the ones who can't keep the man. The man can't keep us, because we the ones doing the leaving.
Stay in your lover girl energy, even if it's for
yes,
you.
Be sexy
And just a good feminine. But just be feminine.
Have a nice sexy night with some lingerie and some champagne and a movie.
In a movie. What like what about your friends?
Oh yeah.